right, let's begin with tonight's playoff action. The coverage right away. Let's do it the right way. After winning state championship 2 years ago, number 3 P&G made another deep playoff run last season before losing to South Oak Cliff. Tonight, their pursuit of the 5th state title began at the reservation.
Yeah, look, this is a team that has scored 40 or more points, 7 of their 10 games this season. Their defense has held opponents to 17 points or less in half of their games. Indians came in as 43-point favorites tonight against the Dragons of Nacogdoches, a team that kind of limped into the playoffs after losing their last 3 to end the season. First quarter action, Connor Bailey drops in the basket to Seth Briscoe, 40 yards with a touchdown, 7-zip. They would later add a field goal. It's 10-0. How about this? Tyson Henry walks in from a yard out. That's 17-0 after 1. Second quarter now, Tyson Henry again. He would find the end zone yet again. And then look, the defense. They've been really lights out this entire season. They would come up big. This is Victor Trevino. Ooh. Look, there he is. Look at the big man run. How about that?
Get rid of the oxygen tank.
Touchdown, Victor Trevino. Hey, listen, though, terrible news for P&G. Quarterback Connor Bailey, he was hurt. He had to be carted off the field with the left leg injury. He did come out on crutches in the second half with a knee immobilizer. Indians would go on to win, though, 48-7. They'll take on Ennis in next week's area round. Of course, that's the big story. Let's go out to Cameron Burchett, who joins us live from the reservation. Cam, big win by P&G, but of course, the reaction is, will they have their quarterback anytime soon?
Exactly right. So nearly the whole game, the closest Nacogdoches got to their own end zone was the touchdown they got with 1 minute left in the game. So P&G let them have it with a score of 48-7. And again, just like you guys mentioned, Connor Bailey, the quarterback, did get hurt tonight. Now, we're not sure with what kind of injury he got exactly, but he did come out with a knee immobilizer, just like you said, Nick. But I spoke to Coach Joseph. There's going to figure out exactly what it is, but it looked like an apparent knee injury, and that's really all we know for now. But again, I spoke to Coach Joseph, and I spoke to a couple of the players, and they're just hoping that he has a speedy recovery there to figure out more what's wrong with him and what exactly is wrong. But again, just like you also said, Nick, the P&G Indians, undefeated 11-0, are playing Ennis Lions next week. We're not sure where, but that's who we know they're going to face next. But going to the game, let's talk about this recap. Even with 3 players out, including Connor Bailey, could not stop the Indians from putting points on the board. With him going out, that put backup quarterback Jake Ashworth, a junior, into the mix. And again, ultimately, the Indians came out on top, advancing them to the next round and continuing their winning streak. Now, tonight's win, as we've talked about all evening, tied Coach Joseph with the school's record of the most playoff victories by a single head coach. As mentioned prior, tonight's win means P&G is also 11-0 and continuing their winning streak. And again, the Indians had an amazing final home game at the reservation, ending with that score of 48-7. And again, nearly the whole game, P&G showed the Nacogdoches Dragons whose field they were playing on tonight. That score again, final 48-7. And I can't think of a better way for these guys to end, again, their final home game of the season here at the reservation with such a massive win like that over the Nacogdoches Dragons, which again just advances them to the next round of playoffs, which is everybody's favorite time of the year, including mine. So again, guys, just congratulations to P&G over such a great win tonight over the Nacogdoches Dragons. We hope you guys will have continued success throughout your playoff run. I know we're all looking forward to it. Donning the purple and white as a Bulldog hurts, but seeing you guys have a big win like that was fantastic. So for the final time this season, for 409 Sports, I'm Cameron Burchett.
I don't know. She's got the purple on today. I don't know if it hurts.
Hey, it's shocking.
Bad.
It's shocking. She is a Needle and grad.
Yeah.
But no, good win by P&G.
Great win.
Of course, find out, I guess, more tomorrow. I was told that expected MRI possibly tomorrow to see how significant that knee injury is. But again, it's almost like a couple of years ago when Connor Bailey had to step in and then ended up taking him to the state championship game. So kind of eerily similar. But, look, Ashford's coming in. He's got the playmakers. He's got the offensive line. We were just kind of talking with Kerry off camera there. Look, he's got the team. Now it's just your time to shine and next man up.
And they still got a lot of playmakers.
Oh, yeah.
That's not disguise the fact that they have a lot of playmakers, both offensively and defensively. Got a great run game. Offensive line, like you just mentioned a second ago, is really stout. There's a lot to look forward to with Port Neches, but I think we talked about it before we came on camera. Connor Bailey has so much expertise at this point.
Yeah, the experience factor is big. I mean,
with the year you were talking about.
He's got, what, probably 30, 35
Included
stars,
with the
40
playoffs?
stars, playoff,
Yeah.
state championship, state
Right.
champion. It's hard to replace, but, you
It
know,
is.
Jeff Joseph, these kids they're going to be prepared.
They will be.
Next man mentality. This is what they, when you're in that situation, this is what you hope for. And you're like, you know what, I want my chance and to help the team out. And again, this is a PNG team that is really good. So we'll see what happens next week in Ennis.
Still a lot to look forward to for Neches, but